Hey everyone, it's Lisa Mears here, and today I'm sharing with you a brand new release from Pretty Pink Posh. This is their Halloween release, and it is so much fun. So there's lots of stamps, dies, stencils, and clay confetti in this collection, and we'll take a look at all of it in just a moment. But I do want to let you know that I will have links in the description box of this video for all of the products that you see here today. And if you are interested in purchasing anything, I always appreciate when you use my links because it does help support me. So let's start out by looking at the stamps. And this first stamp is the Boo to You stamp set. And this stamp set consists of a large pumpkin with several different Halloween icons that comprise the pumpkin. So there's ghosts and pumpkins and spider webs and spiders, candy corn, bats, moon, and stars. And then there's some larger stamps that are those same images down below, and there's also some sentiments on there. There's ghostly greetings, batty about you, and boo to you. And the coordinating dies are also available with this set. Next up is a stamp set called Halloween Cupcakes. There are 6 different cupcakes decorated just for Halloween. Super cute. Some have bats and pumpkins. One looks like a mummy and a cat. So cute. And the coordinating dies are also available for that one. Next up, we have Halloween signs. So we have a bat, a ghost, a spider web, a witch pot. There's some pumpkins and another sign with candy corn, and there's these little sentiments that you can stamp inside of the signs, such as spooky wishes, boo to you, happy Halloween, happy haunting, and trick or treat. And the coordinating dies are also available with that set. Next is the Decorative Pumpkins stamp set, and this stamp set can be used for Halloween or even for Thanksgiving or fall themed cards. There are 3 sized pumpkin stamps, and those are the outline stamps that you see at the top of each one of those columns. And then there's a solid for each one of those, and there are some other patterns that you can use to fill those pumpkins. So with the different variety of pumpkin stamps, you can choose to color the outline pumpkins, or if you don't want to color, you can use your ink pads and stamp those solids or patterns and then stamp them directly into the outline stamp. There's also, if you look at the top of the stamp set, there's little faces that you can make those pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns. And then there's also some sentiments that you can stamp inside those pumpkins. And the coordinating dies consists of 3 pumpkins to cut out the 3 different sizes. Next up is a really cool set. This is the Pretty Pink Posh sentiment strips for Halloween. There's so many different sentiments that you can use for Halloween cards, and what's really neat is the coordinating dies are all of these rectangular dies that you can use to cut out the sentiments, and there's so many different styles. So you can see there are some scalloped rectangles, there's some rectangles with some fishtails, there's some straight edged rectangles, so you have so many different choices to cut those sentiment strips out. Okay, so let's move on to some standalone dies. First, we have the large Boo script, which has the words, the shadow, and then there's also a hot foil plate that's available with that set. There's also the Spooky Wishes shadow, and this die set comes with the words Spooky Wishes in a cursive font, as well as the shadow die. Next is the Ghost Shaker die set. You can use this to make a fun little ghost shaker to put on a card, but you can also use it to make a ghost without it being a shaker. And there's also a script Boo word die that's included in this set. Next is the Halloween mug editions, and this is such a fun set. So if you've been following along for the past year, Pretty Pink Posh created a winter mug last October, and ever since then, with each new release, they've been creating additional sets that contain a new theme each month, and this month is Halloween. So you have a pumpkin. There's a die set to make the stuff that goes in the witch's cauldron. There's a witch's hat. There's a moon. There's also a rest in peace sign. There's a cat, so you can turn your mug into a cat. There's a broom. The piece at the very top right is to make your mug into a Frankenstein. So you can use these in conjunction with the winter mug die set to turn your winter mug into a Halloween mug. The next die set is the Halloween house. So you have this house that you can use as a haunted house. There's also some smaller dies, such as a bat, a ghost, a cat, a moon, and there's a pumpkin, a star, another bat. So that's a fun one. And then we have the stitched pumpkins. You can use this for Halloween, but you can also use this for any type of fall card. You have some pumpkins and they have stitching on them, but you can also, if you wanted it to be for Halloween, you have the little faces that you can turn these pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stencils. This stencil is the mummy wrap stencil. It is a 1-layer stencil, and when you stencil it on your cardstock, it looks like a mummy wrap. It's so much fun. We also have the layered candy treats stencil. This is a 4-layer stencil, and it will make candy. So you have some lollipops, some candy corn, and other candies in there. There's jelly beans. You can use this for Halloween. You can use it for Valentine's Day. You could probably even use it for birthday. Here's the layered spider webs stencil. So you have the spider webs and then you have the spiders that go on the spider webs. And then the last stencil is the layered Argyle stencil. This is a fun design. You have some diamond shapes. You can use these last 2 stencils with the diagonal lines by themselves if you wanted to, or you can use them all 3 together to make a fun diamond pattern on your cardstock. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the clay confetti mixes. I always love these clay confetti mixes because they are the cutest. They have all kinds of little fun confetti pieces in them. This first one is the Ghostly Friends mix. It has some small and large ghosts in it. There's also some hearts and some sprinkles. There's some stars, and it's a black and white mix. This next mix is called Hocus Pocus. There are some pumpkins and some little pieces that look like candy pieces and all the different Halloween traditional colors. You also have the spooky glass beads. These are little beads in the traditional Halloween colors, black, orange, purple, and green. And we also have the candy corn glass beads in some candy corn colors. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Halloween candy mix. This is so much fun. There's little pieces that look like lollipops and sprinkles and little candy pieces. So once again, if you're interested in any of these products, check the description box below and you will find links to all of these products. And as always, I appreciate when you use my links because it does help support me. Be sure to stay tuned to my YouTube channel so that you can see the cards that I've made with these products. So if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so that you'll be notified when those videos release. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.